What up, y'all, and welcome back to Pensacola International Super Speedway, this time for the NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series. We're gearing up for the first race in the second half of the season, race 16 on the calendar, 40 laps of action around this 3-mile super speedway. An all-star winner, Samet Ozkan, second champion to do so, by the way, is on pole with Amanda Evans to his outside. Evans has won on super speedways twice in her career. She could be looking for win number 3 here tonight. And as always, I'm joined by my boy, Vince Freeze. What's up, y'all?
Let's get it. This is it, man. One of those races that's a wild card in the schedule. A lot of people think that Jonathan Zoerlein could stumble here. You got to capitalize tonight. We saw the All-Star race. Can Samet Ozkan make it back-to-back in a row at Pensacola? Be the Florida man himself, in a way, with the pole? Or will we see a surprise rookie winner like the Truck Series? All that to come in 40 laps. Back to you.
Yeah, I didn't look at our preview sheet before this one. I want to say I said 1 or 2 rookies were going to win this year, so I think we can just go with that. Row 2, Nate Rogers, RJ Bishop. Row 3, Logan York, Andrew Rich. Row 4, Quinton Moore, William Brock. And row 5, Audra Baranowskis and Stephen Colon. I'm going to go through the rest of the running order. Vince, tell me who missed the race and who has won here before in the Cup Series.
You got my man Logan Williams, Laura Chung, Pretty McShane, Brent James, Levi McIntyre, Reggie Fogelman, Owen Miles, Scott Roush, Bradley Ream, Adam Flickinger all missed the race. And those past winners, we have James Qualls in a Chevy. 2017, Seth Cole in 2018, also in a Chevy. 2019 was Kev Shears here in a BMW. 2020, Patrick Sick, the rookie in a Toyota. 2020, James Shelley in a Chevy. And last year's winner not here, but did return for the All-Star race, was Carabelle in Toyota. Will Toyota win again? Will we see another rookie? Can someone like a Chevy, or will Ford finally win at Pensacola? We'll find out.
Real quick correction there. It was 2019 Patrick Sick won. I know you got it mixed up, but no big deal. Let's go trackside.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yeah, so like you were saying there, though, Vince, right before the command, Ford, just got that first win at this track last night in Jerky Pro. Could we see them get the win here tonight in a points-paying race, as they got the win technically first with the showdown and the All-Star? Come to think of it, if you look at the trend here, Vince, Ford has won everything this year at this track. Derek Hamill in the showdown, Ozkan in the All-Star race, Scott Roush last night in the Jerky Pro race. It just seems like Ford dominates at the super speedways this year. The only non-Ford winner we've had this year between both series was Enzo Nareza in the Jerky Pro race at Daytona. So maybe we'll see that trend change tonight, but it's been Ford ever since Rowe got that Daytona 500 win.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and I did check the preview. Should we both set 2 rookie winners? We'll see. We probably need to get one tonight, but we also have another wild card coming up with Milano and a doubleheader. So this stretch right here is a big stretch, man, of unpredictability, and who knows what could be lying. A turning point, maybe? We'll find out.
Yeah, let's look at this point standings right here coming into this race. This is what to remember that could change dramatically. Zoerlein has a 126-point lead over Charles Sanford, 164 over Seth Cole, 166 over Andrew Rich, and 167 over both Nico Tringali and Alexander Rowe. Nate Rogers also 170 back, and Ozkan 186 back. But when you look at Zoerlein to Charles Sanford, that's 2 full races plus a little something extra. Sanford, you see him starting there in 12th. Zoerlein, I lost track of where he starts, but I know he's not top 10. He might be on the top, he might be on the bottom. But if you're Charles Sanford or anybody else in this field, you need Jonathan Zoerlein to DNF in the first accident tonight. There you see the purple number 5 there on the outside line behind Ace Rogers. But Samet Ozkan, Amanda Evans, they lead the field to green. 40 laps of action. Let's go racing at Pensacola.
That was not a start by the outside line. Now it's Christian Vargas, the first guy to go 3 wide. Was that 4 wide? Almost.
So 84 Carabelle. Now the 84 Blaine Saylor is in this race, so the 84 could go back-to-back with different drivers here. We know Logan York was in the top 3 of those drivers last year, and I'm forgetting who the third one was behind the both of them. But big news story there, you mentioned it going over the did not qualify list, Vince, was Levi McIntyre missing the first race of his Cup career. Out of all the races he's attempted, he had just dipped out of the top 30 after Homestead, and it was very shocking to see him that far down on the Go Home sheet.
Yeah, it's tough too. This is 4th of July weekend. You always want to make a race like this, not just because it's Pensacola, but it is a patriotic weekend. We got a lot of patriotic colors and drinks, and you name it, we're out here.
And the Cup car is going over 220 miles an hour. It does not look like we are going as fast as we were in the All-Star race, which is good to see. 230 plus gets a little scary. As Audra Baranowskis is going for the race lead, she led laps in her dual race at Daytona, and now she's looking to lead laps here at Pensacola. Could tonight be the night we see Baranowskis get her first career win? She has made every race so far this year, I believe, question mark. Yes, she has.
4 wide for the lead. Look at this, Lane Sanders.
We saw Lane strong showing last night. He is top 5 in Jerky Pro points. Quentin Moore's going to fall to the back here. But Sanders with a push from Vince Freeze and Sebastian Kugelon, who was very strong in the All-Star race. And now we're 4 wide craziness down the back straightaway. This is where things get dicey.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, man, back there. It's starting to really look scary as Vince Freeze goes for the lead.
And here comes the 84, driven now by Blaine Saylor, the car that won this race a year ago. And you talk about how quick you can get to the front, Vince. Seth Cole started 41st, and he's already up there on the inside line behind Colt Hudson.
This is Fitzy.
This is getting scary. I think we're going to wreck here soon. Fitzy just got put up to the middle, too. I would not want to be there if I was him. Well, he's in a 3-wide situation, so he seems to be somewhat safe. How about Alex Ferranti now going for the race lead? We've never seen him win before, and there it is, and Audra's involved. Cole Deaver was sideways, and I think he saved it. The first accident of the night on lap 4. And we might not be done. There's still 4 wide. Ferranti will be the leader under the caution. Seth Cole went 4 wide there right at the end. This is where things get a little sketchy, slowing down under yellow.
They're going to play cool here, though.
Looks like they should be all right. Usually it's once you get off the corner that you should be in the safe zone.
Big question is, where is Sanford? Where's Zoerlein? That would be a bit. There's Zoerlein. He's clean.
Zoerlein is clean from a quick appearance here. Yep, that car is good to go. Cole Deaver, though, there you see the damage on his car after he was spun sideways. Roy Ribbleton involved. Oh, Audra's got heavy rear end damage. So does, I think Vargas might have a piece of this too. Yep. So both the Ganassi cars. But that is it. Look at all the smoke, though, into turn 3. Looks like everyone made it through that pretty okay. So now, here comes the strategy game, Vince. You know, it's 15 lap, 14, 16 lap window. You're going to have to pit twice no matter what you do here. But I feel like if you pit here now, you're bringing yourself an extra stop. But when you pit with 4 laps to go, it'll just be a splash of gas. But that's if we go green from here, too. Well, let's see what the call is. Ferranti's going to lead a bunch of drivers down. Vince Freeze, Kev Shearer, Mason Dagger, Keith Rich, all staying out. Anybody else? Any other takers? No other takers. So just 4 cars. So with that said, pit road could get really hectic. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets damaged. We'll have to look on that. But let's go see what brought out the first caution of the race. They were 5 wide down the back straightaway. Baranowskis, Turner, Bishop, Rain, Deaver, Christian Russell, and Turner on the top. Or no, Stephen Colon on the top. Sheesh, both NOS cars in the race tonight. It's going to start right here with Turner and Baranowskis. Going to go down into Bishop into Deaver, man. Bishop got really lucky here. And then Baranowskis goes up into her teammate of Christian Vargas. Nate Rogers, nowhere to go. Looks like he gets on the brakes really good here, though. So does Quentin Moore. So does Henry Sanford. Deaver's going to save it here, which I think is huge for the accident progression. See Evans sneak by. Charles Sanford sneaks by. Look at Zoerlein on the apron. And Quentin Moore and Ribbleton make it through there. So a pretty uneventful accident. Ribbleton did get the front end damage. But Team Killers. Chip Ganassi Racing. That's a tough break for Audra, though. She looked like she had speed. Let's get you guys to the race restart. Getting ready to go back racing. We will have 33 laps to go, so it's right in the edge there for the big, large amount of drivers that did pit there. Right in the edge for them to make it on one more pit stop. Vince Freeze, Kev Shearer, Mason Dagger, Keith Rich all stayed out. We expect them to pit around lap 15-14, but you know, they could get stuck on the outside line and run out of gas like we saw drivers do in Jerky Pro last night. So very risky to stay out under a yellow, in my opinion. But we still see drivers do it every year. So your running order after the top four: Alex Ferranti in 5th, Colt Hudson 6th, Zach Flickinger 7th, Allison Rain 8th, Blaine Saylor 9th, and Alexander Rowe is the top 10. Nobody retired there after the accident. Baranowskis and Deaver with the most damage will continue. So does Christian Vargas and Roy Ribbleton. So Charles Sanford, you see here at the back of the pack. So is Jonathan Zoerlein. If you're Charles Sanford, you want to be in front of the 5, but you also want to miss the next accident because there most likely will be one. We still got the whole field on track, Vince. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see how we can. I mean, we got, 38, I would say, 37 legit cars. I don't think Audra and Vargas and maybe a couple others with damage, or they might be toast. But here we go, man. Big restart coming up.
Vince Freeze will lead them back to the green flag. Let's use this nice camera angle to see how many people jump left and right. Oh, yeah. Look at all the people jumping right. I see people jumping left. Very quick back to 3-wide racing here at this racetrack.
The move right there, as there's now it's starting to get definitely.
Looking already back to 3-wide action here. Kev Shear putting a move on, or Keith Rich was looking to put a move on Kev, but could not get it to work. So top 3 remain top 3, other than Mason Dagger there, who fell back several positions. Kev Shear is just glued to the bumper of Vince Freeze there. He's peeking the nose, and he's going to go for it. Still mostly double file here as the draft is still working its way to bunch up. It's kind of like an accordion. They're all stretched out at first, and they slowly draft back up into one condensed pack. Right now, you've only got 14 cars within a second, but that will soon get down to about the whole field.
If we do get a late yellow for whatever reason, though, you want to be top 5, I think. That's your best chance with 2 or 3 lap shootout.
We have had races here end under yellow before, I believe in 2018 and 2020. Three wide for the race lead now. Here comes Alexander Rowe on the bottom. There's Fitzwater. We know his luck this year has been abysmal. Still looking for victory lane. It's been over a year. We know that the same can be said for Nico Tringali, who's had a lot of success this season.
Yeah, you got Peter on there. Oskin's looking to go, like I said, back to back. And there's the first 4 wide of this restart. After this restart, Fitzy.
If Fitzy wants to get to the front and stay at the front. Blaine Saylor looking to lead a lap here. Will he get down in front of Fitzwater? No. Will Fitzwater have the momentum? Looking at the pack, you see some people are straggling there. I don't think it's because they have damage. I think they're just playing it smart. And like I said, it's still bunching up as, oh, we're already 4 wide.
Oh, they just get through it.
It was five wide that caused that accident, and we're 5 wide again. Sanford's on the bottom, looking like he might miss this. Oh, I don't like the look of that going through turn 2.
Save it.
For how much longer, though? Here comes Diego Yepes, Derek Hamill, and RJ Bishop, the 3 drivers that made it through the showdown. They're still 5 wide.
Still leaning doors, but it might work, man. I don't know.
So Toyota 1-2. Now Yepes looking for the race lead. Hamill's going to look for the race lead. There you see the end of the pack. Nate Rogers. That's 36 cars. So Henry Sanford, Ribbleton, Quentin Moore, Jesse Turner, Vargas, they're in their own little pack. And then Baranowskis is by herself. I don't think the 06, 89, or 17 have damage, but I could be wrong. They settled out the 5 wide. I can't believe it, Vince.
That's some class act driving right there for sure.
Oh yeah, class ass racing. Let's go with that, man. I think the proper terminology is ass clown racing. But our drivers, these drivers know what they're doing. They're just going crazy.
I meant master class racing. That's my fault. They've done a good job. Now the question is, the screen gets blurry there for a second, is what's going to happen with the guys who stayed out? Can they get to the bottom? Because that's the big question mark right now.
Look at Jonathan Zoerlein up at the front of the field. Him and Dylan Young, Jessica Shelton, they were all at the back of the pack on that restart. Dylan Young's going to put a move on Ellison. How about Derek Hamill, man? He showed a lot of speed in New Zealand last year. Almost got the dub. It was between him and Nate Rogers. That was in the inverted field race. He showed pace at Pigs Creek last year, too. This 32 looks hooked up, Vince, just like it was in the showdown. All right, we're on lap 14. Will any of our stay-outers come to pit road here soon? It looked like they're kind of stuck in the middle of the pack. Dagger's on the inside line. Kev's on the inside line, but I see Keith Rich stuck in the middle, and who was the other one that stayed out? I already forgot.
Vince Freeze.
Oh, yes, Vince Freeze.
They're going to pit.
He's in the middle. Yep. Oh, yeah, the 34 and the 00 are pitting here, I think. Turner or Cologne? Cologne, are you going to get up? Oh, yep. There goes the 34 and the 00, and that stacked up the pack big time. Oh, by the way, Vargas pit again under green. Not sure for what, but he is now a lap down. That separated Bishop, Ferranti, Ozkan, Flickinger. We know Freeze should come down this time by. Alexander Rowe got separated. Allison Rain, Seth Cole, Zoerlein got separated from the pack. Guess who's in the pack? Up front, Charles Sanford. What's the deal with the 9?
9's slow.
Is the 9 perhaps pitting here? Or did he get... Oh, the 9 pit, I think.
It's weird.
Yeah, the 9 pit. So the damaged drivers, they've been coming in a little earlier. That's kind of interesting.
Freeze and the... who else was the...
Vince Freeze made it down pit road.
53? Was the 53 the last one?
Yeah, Keith Rich didn't get down. Ooh. He's on the inside line now, but I'm not sure if he'll make it back around. It's 16 laps, and we know what happened on lap 16 for Marty Johnson in the All-Star race. He's still up to speed for now. I think with the slower speeds, he might be okay. He might run out just as he's going in.
He's pitting.
Yeah, he's starting to sputter.
Oh, yeah, he's out. Yep. He's out.
He's out of gas right there through turn 4, just about. But he'll make it to pit road, okay. Back to the front of the field we will go. It's still Derek Hamill, man. Look at the gap to him and to hit from him to Dylan Young. Man, I'm stuttering a lot today. Dagger and Kev Shear side by side in front of the pack. Vince Freeze coming out of pit road. Oh, and Freeze is going to come
Here we
onto
go.
the track right here in front of the leaders. Hamill's going to go high, so will Dylan Young. Fitzwater is going to make contact, and he's around!
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a flashback to 2020.
Is that a big one? Let's see.
Oh, oh, they look like they're okay. Oh, my God.
Fitzy,
Kev Shearer and Dagger are just going to stay on the lead lap here. That's going to give the free pass to the 12. Man, you remember 2020, Vince, where Fitzwater was damaged and we had that huge crash because someone went to the corner and Spotter didn't tell Fitzwater. And I can't believe that just happened. I'm so sorry. This is so unprofessional. But with the year Fitzwater has had, he almost got by him, but there was just like the slightest amount of contact, and it just sent Fitzwater right around. Oh, Quinton Moorhead pit. Moorhead pit, and he gets to go around the pace car because he had not taken the yellow. Well, Henry Sanford's got some front end damage. There's Fitzwater. But, that was hilarious. I'm so sorry.
Well, if they all pit again, I think Kev Shear and Dagger are going to be the leaders, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the strategy call is here. Get the 12 queued up for his free pass.
Surprised there was no one involved other than just Freeze, Fitzy, and maybe a couple other. I thought it'd be big, but good work there.
So the leaders will pit. Freeze is the free pass. Nate Rogers is also a lap down. And it looks like
Oh, okay.
Cole Deaver's going to stay on track. Christian Vargas, who's a lap down, stays out. Everybody else is going to pit. Oh, Audra just gave herself some damage there. Quentin Moore stays out. More pit right before the yellow. Yep, there's Dagger, Shearer, and Keith Rich. They all stayed out again, so. All right, we're going to send the 12 baby on by, and we're going to take a look at that accident one more time. All right, taking a look at the replay. Yepes had made a move to the inside of Fitzwater, but plenty of room there. It looks like they're both trying to gap Vince Freeze, but Fitzy was still to the inside of Young. Plenty of room for Fitzwater here, though. And let's see here. Does Freeze come up? Oh, yeah. Freeze came up there. He inched up. Oh, and then Freeze gets down in the Yepes. I think that gave Yepes some damage, but they all saved it. But Fitzwater's going to back it into the wall.
Charles barely missed.
And then I don't think anyone else is going to get involved in this. Nope, that was it. Well, that's a tough break for Fitzwater. Let's get you guys to the restart. Getting ready to go back racing. We're going to have 19 laps to go. Cole Deaver did not pit. As well as Dagger, Kev Shear, Keith Rich, and Quinton Moore, who pit there right before the caution. We will expect all of them to pit around lap 30 and the rest of the field a handful of laps later. Diego Yepes is in 6th place. He did get some contact out of that, but his car appears to be clean. Derek Hamill has the car to beat, I think, here, Vince. He is in 7th, Kugelon 8th, Tringali 9th, and Blaine Saylor rounds out the top 10. As Christian Russell is having some issues on pit road. He will fall several laps down, but nobody has retired. As Baranowskis, we saw her get some back-end damage from hitting Fitzwater there. It looks like they got that somewhat fixed on the front end, but both Baranowskis and Fitzwater with no back bumper, and that's a tough break to see there. Vince Freeze, though, back on the lead lap. They fixed out that door damage, and he is good to go. Now, Deaver did get door damage in his wreck too, Vince, so I'm going to be curious to see here how up to speed he is. I can't remember if he was in the main pack or not on that last run, or if he was with the other pack that was about 7 seconds back. But we got two lap cars.
Off.
Was he off?
He was tailing off between both. Like, he was in the middle of that.
Okay, so this should be an interesting restart then. 19 laps to go. We still haven't had a big one. Everyone's got to pit one more time. So this is kind of where the strategy makes sense, Vince, because now there's not a lot of difference in laps between you and the other drivers. Before it was like a 5-lap difference from those that pit under caution. But all those other drivers there, they just pit, like Shearer, Keith Rich, Dagger, they all pit right before, like 2-3 laps before the yellow, and then those drivers pit. So now it's pretty equal, but I still feel like taking less fuel is going to be the way to win this race.
It is, but does Cole Diva bring it in here? That would be a big question as they start the Constantine behind Vargas. They're really aggressive back there.
Someone pitting? I feel like someone's pitting here.
Gotta be Cole. Oh my God, what is this? What is this?
Someone's pitting up here.
It's Cole. Has to be. No
one's pitting. They're just
what?
Being really weird. That was really
Vargas
weird what they just did. That was very confusing. I'm not sure if that was because of the 42 and the 9 and everyone was just trying to go where they could, but that was very strange. Well, anyway, Mason Dagger leads it. Sanders second, and look who showed up to the party. William Brock. Could he get his first career win tonight?
He's always good at these play races, man. Armory Digital is probably. There's Zoerlein. There's the man.
Jonathan Zoerlein. That's the one driver nobody wants to see win tonight. Especially not Charles Sanford, who we see him in the picture on the inside line.
Someone pitting?
Oh, it's Deaver's doing something back here.
What is the...
I think Deaver was running out of fuel. Well, that changed a lot. That just stacked up the entire back half of the pack.
Yeah. It's a pretty crazy strategy right there. That's all I'm going to say.
They are still making some weird decisions here in the pack as Lane Sanders leads it. Now, they are packed up in this group, and they are packed up in this group. So I want to say they could connect the packs up again, but it's going to take some work.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing some weird games being played. The wind's only southeast of 10. I don't think it'd be a massive difference tonight compared to the truck races. Looks like they're going to even it out here.
And the Cup cars have a lot more power, so that wind's not impacting them as much as I'd say it was the trucks last night. Definitely a factor still, but Keith Rich looking for the race lead. 2020 Jerky Pro Truck Series champion, who has yet to win in the Cup Series. And Seth Cole's going to check up. He didn't want to pull a Fitzwater.
Smart move there.
So Deaver tops off the fuel tank. I'm not sure if he can stretch it to the end, but I think it's going to be close for him. So that checks up that pack now. And that other pack, they are 4 seconds plus back. Allison Rain. Christian Vargas pit. I think Mason Dagger just pit. Well, where did Mason Dagger go? He just fell back. No, where'd the 34? Okay, there he is. All right, let's focus on the front of the field now. Christian Vargas came in. I think he should be good to make it here to the end. So wacky pit strategies occurring here. We might not even have another accident at this rate. Right now, it's
the only way is if someone comes out.
It's a fight between Saylor and Lane Sanders right now. Saylor and Sanders, man. Andrew Rich Ellison on the bottom. Kev Sheard with a push from Brock and Logan York. Trying to spice things up. They're going to catch Baranowskis. Well, actually, I think she's on the other side of the track, yeah. Russell came out of pit road. He is 2 laps down right now. So you see Fitzwater by himself, and then a bunch of other damaged race cars. Trey Smith, I think, is healthy. I think he just got stuck behind these guys. So the packs are all jumbled up here because of Cole Deaver's decision to stay out and then pit right away. Saylor still racing side by side with Sanders. As the gap from the main pack to the second pack is not really changing. Let's see, 4.5 last time by. Still 4.5 that time by. I think it's going to take some 4 wide at the front to maybe let this pack close up to the leaders.
Yeah, or someone pulling the pin middle corner with the pitch strategy. That's the key. If they don't move up,
Here's
it's
one
4 wide though.
One thing that's scary here is I think we got more cars in the first pack, and if they wreck, I don't know how wreck avoidance is going to fare for that second group. We could see something violent like we saw back in 2020. That would be very unfortunate, too, if that happens. But Amanda Evans is going to go to the race lead.
Not for long, though, I think. Oh, man, it's getting scary a little bit now.
12 to go. We're about to enter the window for those that pit before, such as the 3400 and a 53. How about Ace Rogers looking for his first win since Richmond back in 2020. Nate Rogers looking for a multi-win season.
Nate's on the lead lap.
Oh, that's right. He's not on the lead lap anymore. I forgot all about that. He's up to speed.
Oh, is it 5 wide? Uh-oh.
They're getting a little dicey. And Derek Hamill is going to be the first to pit road. This might be a big strategy call if they wreck. 3 wide for the lead. Logan York on the bottom. York has been very vocal about his season not being the season he's wanted. Really wants to get into victory lane here tonight, I think. How about Jack Holton, who's at the bottom of the point standings in that 13 machine. Charles Sanford going for the second place there, 4 wide. Zoerlein on his outside line. All right, when do pit stops open up here? Dagger's going to pit. Remember Keith Rich? Keith Rich stretched at 16 last time. He's only at 15 right now. I think Kev Shearer's stuck on the top. That does not bode well for him. Hamill coming out of pit road. Only an 11-second stop. Remember, the further you can go, the less fuel you're going to have to take. It's York and Sanford, 1-2 at the front.
Starting to move up a little bit. I think someone's coming.
Kev Shearer made it to the bottom. I think Keith Rich is pitting here.
Yep. Maybe Nate.
Yep, Keith, Nate, and Kev all coming down to the pit lane. As Vargas is on pit road again. Not sure what's up with the 42 and the fueling issues. He pit just 8 laps ago. Seeing the gap from the first pack to the second pack. Still steady at 4.5 seconds. Start seeing all these drivers come out of pit road. It might get a little crazy. Vince Freeze coming off the pit lane again. No one's going to hit him this time, right? I don't think so.
No, it's perfect distance.
Charles Sanford looking for the lead on Logan York. Coming to 8 laps to go. We should see a lot of drivers start jumping down to the pit lane. Lane Sanders, James Ellison, Jack Holton are coming in. Dylan Young's coming in. Second pack, no takers. They catch Derek Hamill and Audra Baranowskis. That's going to let the second group close up, I think.
Oh, and York way outside, though. Good move.
York to the outside. He'll keep the race lead here. You see other drivers coming out of pit lane. Keith Rich right now, the provisional leader by himself. So Derek Hamill pitting early, man. That did not work out for him. Everyone's taking 8-second pit stops now. Will York pit this time by? Yes, he'll bring in Saylor, Andrew Rich, Ace Rogers, Seth Cole. And the big pack's coming in.
Oh, boy.
See Tringali and Shelton stay out there. So Charles Sanford takes the lead. He's got Zoerlein, Brock, Amanda Evans stayed out with him. Deaver, we know, has already pit. Derek Hamill has pit. Audra has not pit yet. They're racing 3 wide for the lead here on lap 34. As they catch Trey Smith. Sanford, can he clear down?
Yeah, he'll be good if he wants to take it.
Oh, it looks like he's not going to. Brock and Evans will pit. That leaves the top 2 in points on track.
Is Sanford, I think, just lost momentum there a little bit, though. Deaver might make it 3, but they'll be okay.
Sanford pulls back down.
Well, you want less fuel.
Can they make it back around? That's the real question here. Can Zoerlein and Sanford make it back around? A lot of people coming out of pit road. Derek Hamill's going to put a move on Charles Sanford. I'm not sure you want to do that. Man might be trying to pit here.
Oh, he's going to do it. There's rain.
Zoerlein's going to get stuck on the outside here too, I think. No, he's
Oh,
going to hit the brakes. He hit the
Great job
brakes. Zoerlein's going to pit. Charles stays out.
I don't foresee him making it all the way. There's no way.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, wait,
He's
are we
slow.
under caution? We're not under caution, right?
Now we might be, though, if we keep racing like this.
No, we're green. We're green.
Is he out of fuel?
Yep, he's
Oh,
out
he's
of
out.
gas.
That's it. Oh, it's costly.
That's big for the championship. I don't even know if he's going to make it back around. This could be a yellow here. This could be a race ender, too. There's Zoerlein out of pit road. Didn't save himself much time there. Race leader provisional right now. It's between Ace Rogers and Blaine Saylor, who just
Vargas is
caught.
holding him up.
Yeah, they just caught the 42. That's going to hold him up.
It helps Zoerlein.
Sanford is slow on the racetrack. Will he make it back to pit road?
Going 75. Oh, man, I don't know.
Zoerlein will be passed. Ace Rogers to the race lead. Zoerlein up in front of Blaine Saylor. Big pack of cars behind him.
Where's Sanford, though?
Is he going to get down? I think he's just going to get down. Barely.
Oh, that's good.
Ace Rogers with the race lead. Saylor looking to bring the 84 to victory lane for the 2nd year in a row. 4 laps of racing remain at Pensacola.
Look at this pack. Look at this pack. Ellison, Brock, Rich, York. They're going to come there, man. They're definitely getting there.
It's going to be a 12 car battle for the race lead here, I believe. Saylor with a big push from Jonathan Zoerlein. Vargas is still in the way there at the back. Ellison's got a huge run. Could James Ellison get his first career win today? He makes a move. That puts Zoerlein 3 wide in the middle. William Brock on the inside line. They're going to go to the inside of Blaine Saylor.
I think Zoerlein's going to be able to squeak down if he gets to the draft. No, he's going to keep it up top.
William Brock,
Here's
man.
Brock.
He's been in the Cup Series for so long. Didn't race in 2020, but ran in 2017 through 2019 and came back last year, and he's looking for victory lane tonight.
Any lappers up ahead will be key, too. Do we have... Oh, this might be big.
Charles Sanford is up to speed, but he will probably get in the way here. They're going 4 wide for the lead. That's Logan York with Keith Rich. Coming the 2 to go. You wreck now, the race. You wreck now, the race ends on their yellow. 4x4. York to the race lead. 2 laps to go as they catch the 03 of Charles Sanford. How much of a factor will he play? It is a strung out 16-car pack. Could we see another photo finish here tonight?
Logan York's got to keep that a pretty wheel. Block the lanes. Amanda Evans, though.
Oh, Cole Deaver's coming out of pit road.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Amanda Evans will get by. They're all going to get by here, except for maybe Andrew Rich Lane Sanders is just going to squeak by.
There's Charles.
York went to the top. Keith Rich to the bottom. Sanford's up the speed. They're going to give him the push here. White flag in the air. One more lap to go around Pensacola.
Zoerlein.
Could Zoerlein steal one from those looking for their first career win?
Well, Sanford blocks, but he's up to speed. I don't think it's going to matter.
Keith Rich currently in the race lead. Will Zoerlein do anything? Seth Cole's up here. Sanford leads the pack, but Keith Rich is the leader.
There's Zoerlein.
Zoerlein with a move, but is Keith Rich just trying to push Sanford? No! Here comes Jonathan Zoerlein once again. Looking to break the tie with Andrew Rich and Allison Rain on the all-time wins list. But they're giving the push to the top. Can Keith Rich get it? Checkered flag in the air. It's too close to call. Keith Rich wins it. First career win.
What a run. Why, he played it perfect. He used that side trap when Sanford went up, and that was it.
6-1000, second night in the row. Second night in the row, same margin of victory. That's a first. That's never going to happen again.
No, will never. That's sure luck right there.
But Keith Rich got it done, man. He barely got it done. But what a points night for Jonathan Zoerlein.
I think he's going to have a 175-point lead, probably, somewhere around there.
Oh, man. Charles Sanford running out of gas there was big-time costly for him. Amanda Evans comes home third. Blaine Saylor fourth. Seth Cole fifth. Jack Holton gets sixth. Ace Rogers seventh. Steve McClone eighth. Mason Dagger ninth. Andrew Rich the top 10. Man, oh man, what a race finish that was. Dylan Young 16th. Kev Shearer 18th. Rowe 20th. Tringali 23rd. Rain 25th. Hamill 26th, man. Just didn't play the fuel strategy right there. Fitzwater 35th. Charles Sanford 37th, man. He's going to lose a ton of points. But look at this, Vince. Not a single DNF tonight.
For Pensacola, that was incredible, man.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible, man. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Digital Storm is off next week as they head overseas, getting ready for Italy. We do have racing next week, though. The Jerky Pro Truck Series is at the Dodge Motordrome for a standalone weekend. So we'll see you guys then. Congratulations again to 2020 Jerky Pro Truck Series champ, now Digital Storm Cup Series winner, Keith Rich.
Signing off.